Hello again, Andy with Handy Andy Handyman, and welcome back to a project walkthrough. We're over in Marietta, and this is a home that one of our clients has for sale. And so we're just looking at potential inspection items. And really right now, even in a market as hot as Atlanta, this comes up all the time. People see rotted wood on a house and they walk away. And what's really happening, if you go ahead and fix this rotted wood stuff now and anything obvious, you don't have to go through, never go through your house when you're selling and try to fix everything that you know that's broken. You want to leave some of those things for the inspectors, but anything structural, if you've got issues with your subflooring in the house, you've got rotted wood on the house like we're looking at here, these fascia and soffits in this corner where the gutter leaked, go ahead and fix that stuff. And you're going to find in most cases that in this market, they're going to pay more than listing price, even if they've got to bring cash to closing because the house doesn't appraise. This is what's going on. There's a real shortage of houses available for sale, especially in this school district, but all over Metro Atlanta right now. So when we repair stuff like this, the fascia and the soffit is the underside you see right there. The fascia is the board that the gutter sits against. And all this stuff rots because the gutter wasn't sealed. It's been leaking that joint. And then the wood isn't back primed and sealed. So we'll repair that. We'll back prime and seal it, and it'll get a lifetime of ownership warranty that'll transfer to the buyer. And the good thing about using Handy Andy to do this kind of stuff is all the realtors know us. They've got the same issue here on this little return, this short gutter right here, soffit and fascia here, soffit and fascia right here. We'll go around back to this chimney. So they got two chimneys on the house, and both of them have some either delaminated siding or rotted siding. And again, it's not major stuff, but you got to get it done. We talk all the time about Nichihana siding, and you guys can look it up in the other videos, but it's a knockoff of James Hardie. And so this stuff down in here is Nichihana siding. It'll perform well here, but where you're going to have trouble is up in here, and it's going to be a little difficult. We're going to have to use scaffolding or ladder jacks to get around this little roof line they have here. But on the center of this chimney, pretty much the top 15 rows are either delaminated, these lower rows of Nichi siding, and these upper rows up here, the old LP siding still, and they're rotted through. And so I'm not sure why they didn't replace when they did the rest of the chimney, but they didn't. And then when you come around to this other side here, and otherwise, a great house. I mean, they've tried to keep up on it. We're not going to come through and try to fix everything. When the guys are here, we just want to repaint these windows. Don't just try to touch up like that because it draws your eye to it. Just repaint the whole window. It doesn't take that long to do it. And the more you can minimize an inspector's eyes, the better off you're going to be. And so this chimney here is the same kind of issue. You can see some of these upper pieces here. We probably won't do anything with these. We'll let those go for an inspection. But those are the old LP siding pieces. And then they went partway up here and replaced with Nichihana. Doesn't say James Hardie on the back. It's not. So always look for that. And if you got to pay a contractor a little bit more, then go ahead and do it. There's 4 rows up here on this right side. It's going to be hard to see in this light that are falling apart up there. And so we need to go ahead and replace them. There's one that's a little questionable here, right there. That we'll just have to see when we get the ladders up on it. But overall, the house is pretty good shape. It looks like they painted it not too terribly long ago. Once they get this pool opened up, this house will sell very, very quickly. They added this sheet metal roofing here over the pergola, which, you know, to keep some of the rain out of there, but it makes it almost impossible to get up in there. And you kind of see when you look at the siding right here, see the streaking? It lets you know there's no kick out flashing between the gutter and the chimney right there, so the water's running down that side. That part of it will leave for an inspection report. We'll just deal with the rotted materials for right now. And they'll be in great shape. I think they got a few things inside for us, which we won't put on the video, obviously. But my brother and I have been running this thing for nearly 30 years in Atlanta. We've got a great group of guys. We got about 24, 26 guys running around out here with us. We do everything. That's why people like us. We do the plumbing, the electrical, we do the roof repairs, we do painting. We still hand paint exteriors. Nobody does that anymore. But this is a really beautiful house. We'll be happy to work on it. You can catch us in the office sometimes, or you can try me directly at 770-265-9017. I'm Andy. See you at the next house. Bye for now.